One of the best things that can happen to you as a forex trader is for you to have a strategy that you can rely on, for you to have a strategy that you can comfortably analyze with, and when you enter your trade, you'll be able to have this confidence that now you have what it takes to enter your trade. Now in this video, I'm going to be teaching you or show you how you can be able to enter your trade using this strategy. It's very simple. This strategy works for boom and crash, whether 500, 1300, it works perfectly. So in this video, you have to stay tuned, and please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so and subscribe to my channel, because my name is GDFS will give out some of the strategies that has helped a lot of people, and any strategy that I'm giving out, I have tried it before and I've seen how it works. So this one is one of the latest. It has taken me some time to analyze it, to be careful with it, to be sure that I'm not making a mistake. So how does this strategy work? Please remember that if you're trading on a crash 1000, you have to know that crash 1000 is a kind of they are strategies. They are a little bit slow when you are trading crash 1000, but once they are slow, you have greater opportunity. Now look at this place. Now look at this place. Look at that place. Look at it carefully. Right? Look at that place carefully. Now from this place, you see this crossing. Now look at this place. Here we have here. Do you see that? And this place. So we have higher highs and the higher highs. Okay. So, and from this place, how do you identify that the market is changing to a lower downtrend? It is, you will see a higher highs, and you now see a higher lows and lower lows. That is how you see the market has started changing this thing. That is how you see the market has started changing directions. Do you get that? That is how to see it. So now in this video, you have to look at for two things. Number one, you have to go to your higher time frame. You have to go to your higher time frame, possibly go to your higher time frame. So when you go to your higher time frame, you will go to your higher time frame. Then you need to watch this place now. Watch this place. So if you see this place now, a little bit of a consolidation. Look at this place, a little bit of consolidation. So when you check out in these things, you will discover that the market that crossed, the market that moved from this direction, if you see this Bollinger Band, you notice that this Bollinger Band was moving in a regular direction, but at this place the market changed direction completely. At this place the market changed direction completely. So when the market changed direction from this place, it crossed down with a spike. Please, it crossed down with a spike. So when we go to our higher time frame, if you go to your higher time frame, so if you check the day trend like this, you will notice something. You will notice that something just happened. Watch this place now, please. Watch here. Watch this type of crossing on a day trend. This type of crossing on a day trend. So let's go to watch that cross. Look at 1 hour time frame. The cross that happened on your day trend happened on the same place in our 1 hour time frame. Now let's go to 30 minutes time frame. The same thing that happened at this place, and ever since this spike happened, ever since this spike occurred at this very place, it has never crossed again. The next place it tried was this place. I mean, using this red line. Look at it, using this red line. Ever since the market crossed at this place, I'm talking about 30 minutes time frame now. Now let's go down to 15 minutes time frame. Have you seen it? Ever since it crossed at this place in 15 minutes time frame, look at it. All the attempt has failed. Have you seen it? All the attempt has failed. I'm telling you, because I'm telling you that we have to look out for two things. And these two things we are looking at for. I'm just focusing on this moving average. I will tell you it's not the normal moving average you used to know. It's not the normal moving average you used to know. Now let's go down to 5 minutes time frame. And let's go down to 5 minutes time frame. This is our 5 minutes time frame. Look at what happened here. Look at what happened after when the market crossed. Look at this place. Look at it. When the market crossed officially at this place, when the market crossed officially at this place, let me change the color of this thing so that we can be able to see it. So when the market crossed at this place officially here, excuse me, here, when the market crossed here officially, the market first crossed here from below, from this direction, from here. Remember, this is 5 minutes time frame. So when the market crossed from this angle, it did not take long, the market went down from here. And ever since the market went down, all the attempt, the resistance levels couldn't allow it keep pushing. Imagine that you enter the trade using this resistance level here, or this one that the market spiked, or this long one here, the market spiked. Then finally this is where the market stopped. Then market keep pushing down to this place. Imagine that you enter the trade using your 5 minutes time frame and you were at this direction. All these things that happen at this place was in your pocket. Don't you think you have gotten something? So when you go to your day trend like this, you have two things to look at for. Number one, has the market crossed the red line? Has the market crossed the red line? Look at this direction here. So not when the thing, I'm talking about catching spike. This thing works for boom 300 perfectly, boom crash 300 perfectly, crash 500 perfectly, crash 1000 perfectly. It is like it works like a magic. So once this thing happens like this, and you see this type of cross here, people don't know why I keep talking about the cross in these days. You see this cross, this line you're seeing here is not just this blue line you are seeing, is not a moving average. I will show you the settings. It's not just a moving average. So the first confirmation is that you must be patient enough to watch your trade cross over. Yes, you must be patient enough to watch your trade to cross over at this very place, at this very direction. Then if you don't know how to do the analysis of price action and all the rest of them, you have to watch some of my videos. They are there to direct you. So now that you have this very thing here, now this thing has crossed on a day trend, then what do you do now? You step down a little bit, go to your 4 minutes time frame. When you go to your 4 minutes time frame, let me show you what is happening in today's market. Look at this is a market that is happening few days now. This thing has crossed over to this place. I'm coming on that one, but look at the major place here now. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? This is the main place now. This place is the main place. So anytime this cross happen, anytime that you are watching something on your higher time frame, either on crash 1000 or boom 1000 or this thing, something of that nature happened, you have a big opportunity to enter your trade. You have a big opportunity to enter your trade. That is how simple this strategy can be. That is how simple the strategy can be if actually you know what you are doing. If actually you know what you are doing. It's not a magic. It's not something you just wake up in the morning and you just think you thought it was like this. No, it's not a thing of I thought. It's a reality. Do you get that? So now once you have a cross in your higher time frame like this, you receive a cross like this, and in this cross that you are seeing, please let me mark it so that you will be able to see it. I mean, this thing has crossed with a spike, and you know that this thing pushed down from here. So in your higher time frame, that you are seeing this bearish candle open like this, which means that, and the first one that tried couldn't push through, which means the next one cannot push through. So the thing is going down. The direction of this thing is here. Excuse me. The direction of this thing is this support zone. So while this thing is spiking down like this, it will first of all reach at this place and begin to retrace, or it will test it. That is why you are seeing this, my horizontal line here. That's why you are seeing this line here. Look at it. That's why you are seeing my line here. That's why you're seeing my line, because if this thing spiked and crossed this place, it may not cross this place. Then if this thing crossed this place, which means it has become a full-time downtrend. That's how simple market can be. So when you go down to your 1 hour time frame, you will see the thing also. So let me just give you this thing so that it will be easier for you. The first lookout entry point is here. The first lookout point is anytime you see this golden entry point like this. Once you see it, once you see a spike that took place from a direction like this and crossed over to this place, and fortunately for you, enter your trade from here, you cannot lose your trade. Try it and see. It's what I'm telling you this thing with every confidence, because it's real. Try it and see. That's number one. Number two, why I will not talk much on this area is that some people who lack patience in forex trading will now go and enter your trade after saying these things, and they will come and blame GDFS that have made them to lose their trade. No, it's not true. Now look at this thing. Now look at this thing. Look at it. Now, for you to do your scalping, the opposite of what I just said earlier is the same thing. Once you see a trade, once you notice that this thing has crossed from this direction, from below like this, which means you have a greater opportunity of doing your scalping. Yes, you have a great opportunity of doing your scalping. Please, I want to beg you, please do well to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription gives us encouragement, and I am here because you are there, and I love you so much. And if you don't have a mentor in forex trading, and you are keep trying, you are still trying to maybe you want to use $50 to raise it to $200. It's nice, you can do it, but let me tell you, no doctor becomes a doctor by a wish or trying to operate with a human life. You don't do that. The more you try it, the more you are losing souls. And if the health, it's people's life that you are joking with. So this one, you are joking with your money. And let me remind you that you may not, if you don't have the right knowledge. You may try it. You may be a forex trader for 15 years, but without the right knowledge, you keep trying till 15 years, no profit. At the end of the day, you may turn back to say that forex is a scam. Anything I have today for at least 4 years now, is forex trade. I can comfortably do whatever I want to do. I'm not boasting, it's just God that helped me. Alright, so let's go back. So the opposite of what I just said earlier is the same thing. Look at here, you enter your spike here, this place, you enter your scalping. Now the second entry point that I don't want anybody to make that mistake is, look at this place now. Sometimes I said that the next place is, once you see a cross from this place, from something like this, you enter your trade. But I'm not advising anybody to enter from this place, because it is too risky. When you enter your trade from this angle, believing that it has spiked and it continues to spike down, it may cause you to lose your trade. Look at what happened here. It has spiked and crossed over. Later the market retraced and spiked again, and later market retraced and spiked again. Later market retraced. This is what happened to this place until it crossed over. Immediately it crossed over from here, it never spiked. The market never crossed and put that person in loss. Let's assume you enter your trade from here. Look at the next attempt that happened here. The next one, can you imagine that this thing from this angle now, look at this thing to this place. So for this market to retrace and cross over to this place, you are out of the market, you are still on profit. So, but anytime you find yourself at the middle of this place and the market spike like this and cross down again, you are free to enter from this direction. get me? You are free to enter from this direction once the whole drama is happening below the red moving average here. And what is the indicators of this very strategy? Number one, look at this one. This one is Bollinger Band, and the deviation, the period I'm using is 14. The deviation is 0.100. Apply to close. You can choose any color of your choice. This thing, I'm telling you, works for smartphones. It's even far more perfect on smartphones. So this thing works for smartphones. And this one here is, look at it, this one here is adaptive moving average. I'm using period 21. You may ask me, how do I apply this thing using my smartphone? It's very simple. Number one thing you need to know is, if you have your moving average, then what you need to do is to use the first period. You have to apply this whole thing together. Use the first period. The first period you will use, you need to add 20. Then the second one, you add 21. If you need mentorship, please remember to come to me. Now the fast EM, but if you are using your PC, it's very perfect from that place. Now, what is so unique about this strategy? The unique things about this strategy is that it has a exponential, and it has exponential, fast exponential, and slow exponential at the same time. Please remember that the shift must be 0. Because why? If you add 10 here, this thing will shift. It may come to this place. Look at this thing. It may come to this angle. So while you are trying to manage this thing, it may pull you down, and you choose the color of your choice. The levels, there is no levels on it, and the visualization, you just stick them like this. But you know that if you have your this thing, if you are using your PC, if you are using your smartphone, you may not see all those things. Please feel free to contact me. Try this thing. Anytime you see a cross like this, it's an opportunity for you. Please support GDFS. Let's grow together. And to my subscribers, I want to say thank you. To my viewers all over the world, you are the best. I said you are the best. God bless you. May you remain profitable. Remember